Let's go. 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 Who's horned up?
I'm horned up. Thanks for asking. I appreciate that very, very much. Finally, we're back. We're back with another live here, ending June, but kicking out the summer with the horned up. What better way to do it?
I had Twitter on.
What's happening?
You're Echo. That's my bad. That's my bad. We are back. We are back. It's the off season. We can't horned up if we did it every week. I don't think we would have anybody come back. So we got to spread them out a little bit, but we're getting very close to going back weekly. It's going to happen.
It's not just the offseason. This is as low as it gets as far as the point of the Vikings season. Everybody's on break. They don't even reconvene now until training camp on July 23rd. This is the slowest time of the year it'll ever be for the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, slowest time, but also the time to dream about the Vikings holding up that beautiful trophy. This is where we can just hope and pray that this is our year, watching nothing happen just in our dreams. Cheers to that.
Yeah, I mean, you always got to dream. You always got to hope. You always got to think this is the year. This is the year. I actually started following that Twitter. They count the days it's been since the Vikings were in the Super Bowl. It's like 19,000, over 19,000.
I have dreams sometimes, and I wake up with soggy sheets.
Yeah, I did too when I was like 14.
No, you didn't. Gary Bolster. Gary had a little bit of a scare there. We're very happy to hear that everything is going well. So let's give a little love to Gary. Gary, great to see you on your pins, man. I was worried about you.
I was too. I was praying for Gary. I was drinking beers in his name. I'm glad he's back and healthy. We love Gary here, and can't imagine the show without him.
I don't know if he's healthy, but he's alive, and that's all that counts. So cheers to Gary.
He's breathing. That's all you can ask for.
Absolutely, absolutely. Tim Voss in the house. We got to catch up. Davey Chain's in the house.
Tim Voss, who apparently was on Family Feud. I don't know how he never told us that.
Ashley's in the house. Mr. Patrick Harm's Family Feud. Are you serious?
Yeah, he posted the link on Facebook. He was on it.
I don't believe that.
He was with the look at this. So guys, I got this beer up out in Door County. Look at it. It's got a Viking on it. It's called Einstock. It's from Iceland. I never tried it yet. I'm gonna try it right now.
Sounds like it's from Wisconsin. School 2OA in the house. I can't catch up there. Jacob Tobin. Good to see everybody. So we got, it might be the slow time of the year. We still got plenty to talk about. So buckle up, grab a beer, grab a rubber, whatever you want to do. Mark Johnson.
I'm wearing two just to be safe.
What?
I'm wearing two rubbers.
I shouldn't wear more than two. Dave.
I'm wearing just two. Oh. I wonder how many rubbers Dave's wearing right now.
0. Yeah, he raw dogs it.
Guaranteed. 100%. I'd be upset if he didn't.
I'm drinking a nice 1962 Chardonnay.
No, I think it's a 2023 Miller Lite. Einstock's not bad. Look at me, seriously. It's got a Viking on that. Look at that.
I like it. I've never heard of it, but sounds wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
We'll give her another minute or two. We're talking training camp, talking about we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, Skull TY is in the house, and him and his gentle voice.
See, he wraps up. Safety.
So, you guys, I want you guys to start thinking about your breakout player of 2023 for Minnesota Vikings. That's what we're going to have you come on at the end of the show and drop that, who it's going to be. And, you can think outside the box. You can go with your heart, whatever you decide. That's fine.
Just don't paint the cave. Mark, that is graphic.
Don't paint
Zach Bellis was a kid in school that would say present. He wouldn't say here. Nobody laughed. No. Nobody laughed. They just...
It was the worst. Jacob Tobin's he's not sticking around, I guess. He's just going to give his...
he got shit to do. He's definitely... Griff Daddy, we'll see him during the regular season. We've learned that Griff Daddy is kind of a ghost when it comes to the off season. He's got shit to do.
And Matamina puts his movie releases ahead of us. So if there's a new movie coming out that's a horror movie, he loves his horror movies, he'll be in the theater.
Come on. Jacob, you can't blow your load right off the bat here.
He did. He filled both his condoms right now, both his rubbers.
You know what, Rob, I agree. When it comes to breakout player, anybody that comes on and says Brian Asamoah, that will be lame.
Parrot Head's in the house.
Parrot Head, hey-o. Most improved will be Andre Carter. Improved. He's never played.
I know. I don't.
I mean, I like it.
Maybe he meant breakout. He just typed. His fingers did their own thing.
Improved from college.
I
Oh, great, Jacob. Now you're definitely going to be kidnapped by Venomous. What's up, buddy?
Hey, look at that guy. Oh, no, he's sick.
Jesus. We talking, you got the water poops?
Maybe the old physician's assistant is on. He can give you some tips how to get rid of that.
Well, is that Paul Johnson?
I think it is Paul Johnson.
All right, let's do it. Let's talk some fucking Vikings. Let's go, baby.
We're hopping in here. Let's talk with some recent talkers. And the big news that broke the other day was that the rookies are going to report to camp July 23rd. The veterans get a couple more days. They show up July 25th. So we know when the Vikings are going to TCO Performance Center Field. It's July 23rd and July 25. So that is when things are going to start heating up around here.
Did you say that was big news? Big breaking news?
For right now, it is. Yeah, the way it's been.
All right, I'll give it to you.
So that's exciting. So, just the fact that that's when things are going to start. That's when the 2023 season really gets going. I like to know the date, and I like that that's on the calendar now.
Yep, that means shit's starting to happen. So I love it. I cannot wait. For these little nuggets on Twitter. Oh, this guy had a great whatever, blah, blah, blah. Oh. We need this because this right now, in the last couple of weeks, it's been so damn painful just needing anything Vikings.
There is a lot of quicksand we got to tread through right now before we get to the 23rd. So you think it's slowing out.
Real.
Just you wait. It's going to be so
Quicksand's
dry.
Not real, by the way.
Well, it's not real. Quicksand, it just doesn't kill you.
It's just not real. It's only in Indiana.
I don't think it claims as many lives as we thought.
No, I don't think it's anybody.
All right, so Delvin Cook, our former running back who we released, we said, get the hell out of here, Delvin, reportedly has multiple offers on the table. Not only that, apparently he's suddenly become one of the greatest running backs of all time in the last couple of days here. Everybody seems just to be putting him up on a pedestal. What do you guys think? Delvin Cook, multiple offers. Is that true, or is that just something Delvin's camp is throwing out there?
Well, I mean, I think it's fair to say Dalvin Cook is one of the best running backs of the last 4 years, which is a pretty big deal in the NFL. And I don't think he gets the love he probably deserves.
But I honestly think that right now
Dave, you're full of shit.
Overly elevated. It's like they're talking like he's like the best in the league right now. If you're talking to any random sources or watching anything on ESPN, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think there's really all these offers for Delvin Cook right now?
I have some thoughts. The university calls bullshit. Patrick Harm says, I highly doubt he does.
Yeah.
Isaac, good evening. Good to see you. Isaac is a YouTube member. I know that for a fact.
I was going to say, what is that symbol behind his name? How can other people get that symbol?
Let's give some love to our YouTube members. Anybody, you got $2.99 a month. That's where they start at.
I'm sorry, it's too much.
Get over there. Become a member, and we're going to do this a few times throughout the show. Let me get it up here. I got to find it. Let's give a round of applause to our current members. Let me hide the comment because I'm a moron. Look at all these members. Greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
Love it. So hit that link, become a member, and we're back.
We got multiple people saying that he has multiple minimum offers. Those are the multiple offers.
Well, here's the thing. I don't doubt that he has offers. He probably doesn't like them. No running backs in this day and age like the offers. It's not 1997 anymore. No. They're not the highest paid guys. So I fully believe that he has a ton of offers. They're probably just shit.
Probably low ball offers right now. And I think you mentioned this on maybe the last live or in a video, but there's other options out there too. Zeke Elliott's still out there. Leonard Fournette's still out there. There's plenty of options. It's not like Delvin Cook's the only running back.
Seen that guy lately?
The only premier running back out there. There's other guys who can carry a load, who can be a focal point. So it's not like he's the only option out there. I mean, there's other guys teams can go with.
Venomous, I'm glad you asked. Anybody watching who was a Patreon member canceled the shit out of that thing.
Yeah.
We're moving over to the YouTube membership, so do it and make you feel real good.
And one bar I know we haven't talked to. Are you around on the 4th?
Not on the 4th. Why?
Well, I think we need to have a hot dog eating contest and
we'll
a beer drinking contest, and we'll post that on our exclusive channel, the winner of that.
Yeah, just
YouTube members
clear,
only.
Lupagus beat me by a lot last time. Ashley, I thought you were a member. Is that real?
No.
Wow.
Oh,
look at that. We already got a new member.
And we got a gift.
Let's give it up to Ashley. Let's go. What do you mean you got a
Skull TY gifted a membership?
I don't see it yet, but I believe you 100%.
He gave it to Football Junkies, so we have 2 members now.
Look at that. Skull TY. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. All right, so Dalvin Cook, you know what? All I'm going to say about Dalvin Cook is I wish him well. I want him to go to the AFC, rip it up.
We got 3.
I have the slowest internet ever because I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah, I think it takes longer in StreamYard to see some of the
There's
stuff.
Venomous. Venomous took our advice, killed that Patreon. He's back. Boom. Love it.
Just take what you're paying on Patreon, move it over to YouTube.
Also, we're going to be giving away a 1 bar in Lupagus hat tonight. We're going to do this. I'll put this up a few times, but who is that? You got to guess. What? This is a Minnesota Viking. This is a silhouette.
I think that's my penis.
No, if that's what it looks like, you got shit hanging off the side of it. So who is this Minnesota Viking? Put it in the comments. Guess who that is, and you will win a 1 bar and Lupagus hat.
What does he have any arms?
Well, I'll show you the real picture when it's done. But in the comments, who is it? Let us know. All right.
I think I feel like you have a rant on Delvin. Were you doing something on that?
No, I'm just saying, you know what? I hope he rips it up. He deserves. He's still one of the best running backs in the league. There's no doubt about it. I just don't want him anywhere near I don't want him in the NFC North. I want him in the AFC.
Well, and I've said it over and over again. What we're going to miss about Delvin is his ability to just bust that play. You look at the Bills game. We were getting our asses kicked. He busts off that 40, 50-yard touchdown run, gets us back in that thing, gives us life. We see him do it against the Packers, did it against the Colts. That's what we're going to miss. We're not going to have that next year unless, Ty Chandler gets, some other player who has that explosion ability. Somebody who can do the same thing. I mean, Alexander Madison's not going to bust off a 70-yard run. That's not going to happen. It's not his style. Dwayne McBride's probably not going to do that either. We need that speedster guy. Cook brought that. He brought the explosion. And without him here, we're not going to have it. And that's something we'll miss from him.
I'm seeing all the guesses in the comments. Nobody's right. And that's funny because Pat McAfee came out and said he's getting a bunch of shit about not giving love to Justin Jefferson. But his point was, and he did a whole video today, his point was the fact that Dalvin Cook is now not with the Vikings takes away one very explosive weapon that opposing defenses were looking at. So all he was saying was moving forward, defenses are going to be able to focus more on Justin Jefferson until Alexander Madison proves that he is an issue to deal with. That was his point, and he got a lot of shit for it.
Well, his point, I think why? Because I think there's a stat that showed that Jefferson was more productive in the games Dalvin Cook actually didn't even play. So that kind of blows that thing out of the water. You got Jordan Addison here, TJ Hawkinson, KJ Osborne. There's other options I think going to free up Justin Jefferson. And to me, Kevin O'Connell here, this is a pass first. We passed to set up the run. We didn't run to set up the pass. And I think that's the way it's going to be as long as KOC is our head coach. He loves to throw the ball. He's always going to throw the ball. He will throw the ball first. So to me, I don't know. That's why I think McAfee, I don't know. I don't agree with Love's comments on this whole matter.
I think McAfee's doing all right. I think he's doing all right. School 2OA, I thought he's giving me shit that Cook lost a step. Yeah, he's not Dalvin Cook he's still great.
What bugged me about Cook was he seemed like just to go down so easy, whether it was in one arm or the turf monster. It got him so many times. More times than most normal running backs you'd see. So that to me, that was the most frustrating thing with Dalvin Cook the last couple of years.
I'm not going to Dalvin Cook offers the big bang play, and he's fantastic. I am not going to lose sleep over him being gone for what he was being paid until we're 0-8.
I don't think. I don't feel like we're going to be 0-8 this year.
No, we're not. That's my point. That's my point. I don't give two shits. All right, so let's keep going. Let's go to training camp talk.
Whoa. We got that. Well, it's so bad. At least we should mention. I didn't even want to bring this up because it's so stupid. Keyshawn Johnson not having Justin Jefferson on his top 5 receivers. It's ridiculous. It's dumb. It's just an asinine. He was the offensive player of the year last year. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he didn't have his 5. I don't remember who his 5 were. Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs.
Probably Jamar Chase.
Yep, Jamar Chase. I don't remember the last one. He did not have him in his top 5. It was ridiculous. I mean, I don't even know what to say. It's just stupid.
Like, did he forget and like try to make it look like he didn't forget? I don't know. I mean, it was that bad. It was horrible.
Yeah, and he got a lot of shit for it. Chris Carter gave him shit. Everybody was giving him shit. He should have got shit. Top 5? Are you kidding me? If he's not in your top 2, you should get shit for it.
I don't care if Justin Jefferson
that's right.
Screwed your mom. You should still have him in the top 5. If you hate him that much and you're making an honest football evaluation, he needs not be in the top 5. He should be in the top 2.
Yeah. So Keyshawn Johnson, I watch that show a lot in the mornings, bright and early.
What is it?
It's Keyshawn Johnson, Jason Williams, and Max Kellerman.
That sounds horrible.
It's actually decent. It's fine. It's fine to watch while you're sipping your coffee. But that was stupid. So you know what? Maybe it was just looking for people to talk about it. So
did it get canceled?
You know what? I heard it did.
It probably should.
Not canceled yet, but it's going to be.
That's the shit they're putting on there. That's just bad. I mean, shit. I mean,
all right, let's talk training camp. So first off, before we talk training camp, Lupagus and I will be at training camp. We'll be there drinking beer. So if anybody's planning on being there, let us know. We would love to hook up and have some beers. I don't know what he's doing right now. What's going on?
Nothing.
So if you're going to be at training camp, send us an email, onebarandlupagus@gmail.com. We'd love to hook up and have some beers. So we'll be there very thirsty.
Yeah, we'll be very thirsty. Hopefully you guys can quench our thirst.
Maybe we'll quench their thirst.
Maybe we will. Yeah, we're not obviously dropping when we're going to be there at this point. We'll do that through the email. Yeah, One Bar, you need definitely lots of sunscreen. I will apply that to you wherever you want me to.
Right. Thank you. Right on the old turd cutter.
Yeah, very deep. So if you're going, let us know. And then also, let's start talking about some camp battles here. There's actually quite a few. They're not always at the top of the depth chart, but what are some camp battles that intrigue you guys? Ones you'll be watching and paying attention to, I guess starting July 23rd.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be a top battle, like Lupagus said. Just be one that you're very curious about. When is training camp, Travis Nitzberg? July 29th? I can't remember. It's on their site. Tons of practices. It's fantastic. Harmsy, get your ass up here. I'd love to buy you a bush.
If you haven't gone yet, you got to stay at the Omni. It's amazing. It overlooks the entire practice field. It's a walking path right to practice. The players stay there. They eat in the restaurant. It's amazing. I cannot recommend it more. You got to stay at the Omni. Stay overnight. It's an amazing experience.
Yeah, Lupagus messed up. He's like staying on the opposite side. He's gonna.
No, I got it fixed.
Nah, I don't think he did. We'll see where that room is.
I'm pretty sure.
We'll see where that room is. We got
the janitor's closet now.
Dave is saying kicker. Hell yeah, Jack Lesney breathing up Greg Joseph's fucking ball sack. Patrick Jones, DJ Wanham, Andre Carter. Hell yeah, Braden.
Yeah.
Backup middle linebacker. That's a random one. Seen him buy him,
but it's not a bad one. Not a bad one. Seen him buy them. First thing's gonna be down there in the trenches sniffing butt.
Harmsy corner. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Who starts next to Hitman? We got some good ones. Couple kicker ones.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's another one by Venomous. He's like sicker than hell. He's still typing shit to us. We appreciate that.
Man, if I saw Venomous just walking down the street, I'd be like, that guy's fucking way cooler than me.
Yeah, Tonga. I guess Zach Bell he's just battling himself. I don't know.
Matamidai, good to see him.
No way, he's here.
There must not be that new scary movie out. Good to see you.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't think there is.
Matamidai, have you ever seen Silent Night, Deadly Night? I bet he has. What a dumb movie.
Or if he's ever seen what was the one with Radu? Subspecies.
We're seeing a grown man naked.
One Bar, what are some camp battles you're looking forward to?
Well, we saw cornerback. That's kind of an easy one. So
that's a huge one. I think we should talk about it.
Well, I mean, it's just nobody has any clue how that's going to shake out. I mean, Murphy, fine. That's it. He's going to.
But is Murphy going to be in the slot? Will he be outside? And then, if he is outside, then is it Jay Ward? Is it Josh Metellus? And you look at, who's opposite on the outside. Booth. Is it going to be a Caleb Evans? Is it going to be a Mekhi Blackman? I mean, this whole cornerback thing is something that needs to be figured out in camp. That whole situation we need to watch closely because we don't know where these guys are going to go, where they're going to play.
Harms, you talking about a rare move of silent mate, deadly mate, or that thing that Lupagus talked about? I
hope it's subspecies with Radu.
Yeah, cornerback.
Takes his fingers off.
Even the current depth chart, I think. I was just looking at this before we hopped on, and I don't remember this, and maybe it's been this way the whole time, but Mekhi Blackman he's slated as a starter. Is that always
is that on our lads or what?
Yeah, our lads.
I mean, our lads isn't anything official.
Blackman, so let me go through this. They got Blackman, Caleb Evans, and Byron Murphy as the starting corners. The backups are Andrew Booth, Joanne Williams, and Jay Ward. So it's going to get interesting. It's I honestly, hold on, Harms. I was trying to catch up. He just said yes. I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know. He didn't say.
So cornerback is just going to be just a.
It's super interesting. And not only the top needs to be figured out, but then the depth behind it. Will it be Joanne Williams? Will he be that? Is it the fifth or sixth corner? Because we figure there's 4 or 5 guys who are pretty much sure locks. Or will it be one of these undrafted guys? Will it be a Tay Gowan who just tweeted something about he was talking to himself on his tweet and Twitter? Will be some guy like that who emerges? This whole cornerback group from top to bottom will be figured out in camp, and that is going to be intriguing as hell to watch.
Our secondary would be a hell of a horror movie. Let's put it that way.
It could be. Well, the whole defense was a horror movie last year.
I think, to be completely honest, Jay Ward, Mekhi Blackman, Byron Murphy, Andrew Booth. There's some guys that there's just no way in hell they're going to get cut. But other than that, and I'm even throwing a Caleb Evans out there. Yeah. We have no idea who's going to make this team. We have no idea who's going to be starting. It's going to be crazy, and it's going to be easily the funnest one to watch. Every little nugget, this guy had an interception against Kirk Cousins in practice, whatever. We're going to just be all over that shit. So it's going to be scary. It's going to be definitely one of our worst parts of our team.
And let's not rule out even, I mentioned these undrafted guys, but was it Jay Will? That guy was being mentioned in these little mini camp updates more than once. So even somebody like that could go and surprise and unseat, Joanne Williams for that last spot. So I'm not ruling out anybody at this point. I think it's completely up in the air.
No, I 100% agree. So cornerback will be a big one. What's another one you got?
Well, they mentioned it too, but I think safety next to Harrison Smith. Will it be Lewis Cine, Cam Bynum? I think Cam Bynum's going to be the guy, like he's a starter. And then you're going to start seeing Lewis Cine making that late push and becomes a starter, whether it's week 1, week 2, whatever. I think he probably will take that job. I think it's going to happen earlier than later, but I think that's definitely one to watch. The depth behind that, I don't think there's much. I think it's that starting spot next to Harrison Smith will get determined in camp this year.
Safety, that'll be a good one. Venomous. Cheers to your grandfather. Look at that. Absolutely, everybody.
Thank you for your service, Grandpa Venomous.
Raise that glass, Venomous. Absolutely. And he's getting some love in the comments as well. So definitely.
Yeah. Well deserved.
Safety. I think we know this. We know those 4 safeties are making the team. It's just where they're going to land. And honestly, when it comes down to it, I would love Lewis Cine. I don't expect him to be starting week 1. I want him starting. We'll talk about this later. I want to see Harrison Smith and Josh Metellus week 1. I want to see it bad. Wow. Cam Bynum can eat my ass.
I have an ass too, Cam. I got one more. I got a deeper camp battle and wide receiver 4. To me, this is going to be a battle worth watching, keeping your eyes on. It sounds like, from what you read from OTAs, and I know Jordan Addison wasn't there and some guys were missing, but Jalen Naylor appears to have gotten a lot of reps, really impressed. Jalen Reagor is there. And you got Brandon Powell. You got Blake Prohl, who just for some reason is still on this team. I'm shocked by that. Maybe it's his beautiful angelic voice. You got undrafted guys like Malik Knowles, Cephas Johnson, and obviously Thayer Thomas, who's been impressing the pants off the coaching staff. And Tristan Jackson's there too. So wide receiver 4, 5, whatever, the bottom end of this wide receiver depth chart, I think is very intriguing as we enter camp here and go through the whole thing.
Yeah, wide receiver, just like cornerback, once you get past those, whatever, It's going to get very interesting. Are they going to keep 5? Are they going to keep 6? Who is that 4 and 5 going to be? That one's going to be a fun one. Because oh god, Thayer Thomas. I like to sing to him just butt ass naked and see what he thinks.
You want what thinks about you watching him naked? I don't
know, just everything, just kind of what I look like and how my voice is.
Wait, which one of you is naked?
No, I am. He's not.
Oh.
Hey, we already got 3 new members tonight. Hit that link right there.
For you.
Let's get some new. I never get embarrassed. Hit that button right there. Let's get some new members tonight. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Wow. We already got 3 new ones. Let's get some more. We got Venomous. We got Ashley, and Skull 208 gifted one. So that was really nice of them.
And a reminder, if you have a Patreon, just cancel that thing. Put that money toward the YouTube one because we're not putting anything on Patreon anymore.
No, we are not. We're going to be hot and heavy. If you're new to the channel, hit the like, subscribe. Yeah. Let's go. Because once the season starts, Lupagus and I are on here probably more than we should. A lot of daily videos, live, after shows. It's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, every Wednesday when season starts, live. Every Sunday, Monday, Thursday, whatever, after the game. Yeah, we get I put on a lot of weight during the season.
It's this damn vino I'm drinking. It's so delicious. I got one more. You mentioned some, and nobody's talking about it, but I'm going running back.
Yep.
I'm putting running back on there where Alexander Madison, he's going to be your starting running back. But after him, nobody has any clue how this is going to land.
Yep.
So are they going to keep Nwangwu? Where's he going to land? We got Ty Chandler, we got McBride. So, and we're also going to be keeping a fullback. So that one actually is a lot higher on my list than probably others.
It's interesting. And, McBride, Madison, is that going to become a thing? Is McBride going to impress so much in camp where he's actually pushing for carries? I'm not going to say he's going to push for the job, pushing for carries every single game. Will that happen this summer? We'll have to wait and see. You got Ty Chandler. I think he brings that explosive element. I honestly think Kenny Nwangwu, as far as being an offensive player, I feel like it's not in the cards. I don't know why. I just don't think they have any intention. If he makes a team, it will be as a kicker. But will someone else, impress enough? Will Brandon Powell prove that, maybe Kenny Nwangwu is expandable? I don't know. And then you got CJ Ham, who's always that emergency guy who can, you can put him on deep, let him run a 30-yard route, or you can have him on a jet sweep. I'm saying what we've seen him do. We've seen him do this shit. We've seen him jet sweep. We've seen him go down the field.
No, I see when it's 3rd and 18, they throw it to him behind the line of scrimmage.
No. Was it that Baltimore game where he caught a 20-yard pass? I'm just saying. So there's that emergency element with CJ Ham where I think if you're really looking to save, you want to keep a guy in a different position. Running back is that one spot where maybe you make a cut that hurts you to do it, but you feel like you have to do it. So it'll be interesting to see how many they actually keep.
No, yeah. So running back is definitely up there. Let's go for next up. Let's go dark horse. Who's a dark horse guy that you are pulling for to make this team? A guy that if he made the 53, you'd be like, holy shit, that's fantastic.
Like Kenny Willekes a couple years ago.
Oh, God damn it, Kenny.
Has anybody signed him yet?
He should be in the Hall of Fame.
If only we had a producer who could look that up for us right now.
He hasn't. Jacob Tobin.
Currently a free agent.
I hope you have some very important plans.
And we knew he was leaving. He's going to go ejaculate on somebody quickly.
T-Bass in the hall. It's good to see you, T-Bass. We got two Ivan cases back to back.
Yeah.
Patrick Harm says Luigi Villain.
I like it.
Team last year.
I like it.
I like anything. Another bottle of vino. I'm out.
Yeah, I still got about half an Einstock Ugrid.
There's definitely some dark horses, but there's one that really gets.
Oh, Jesus. Viking Funeral.
Viking Funeral's in the house?
Yeah, he just gave $50. He's probably getting Maggi right now. Just freaking
Viking Funeral. Man. I was heading on to go. I was at Namaji about 2 weeks ago, and you know what? A couple holes look real good. A couple holes look real stupid.
I don't know if he's at Namaji. Maybe he's at the Poplar Golf Course. I don't know where he is.
Well, if he's ever Viking funeral, I didn't know you were a golfer. We might have to hook up and show you how bad of a golfer I am.
You want to see a bad golfer? You watch me. You watch me.
Lupagus is.
I feel like I'm getting better though.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
I've golfed with you for years.
I've been consistently in the 50s now.
I would say, if anything, you're getting worse.
No.
Travis. All right. So,
Travis leaving too.
Greatly appreciated, sir. Lupagus, who's your dark horse?
Oh, well, I was gonna be cute. I was gonna be deep. I was gonna go with something different, but I can't. I gotta go with my heart. It's Ivan Pace Jr. And here's the thing: for an undrafted rookie, I feel like there's actually a lot of pressure on him to make the team because he's a highly touted undrafted free agent rookie. Everybody thought he was gonna go anywhere round 3 and beyond. His short arms, his short stature, horrible workouts in the draft season process pushed him to be undrafted. But watching this guy on tape, he was one of my favorite players this entire draft season. I love the way he plays, angry, aggressive, attacking, throws his body out there. I am rooting for this kid. And even being an undrafted free agent, I think a lot of people are expecting him to make the final 53. So there's pressure there, and he's my dark horse. I want him to make this team so damn bad.
Is there anybody that doesn't want him to make the team?
I don't know.
No, there's not.
That's fine. And it's great. But I definitely am his biggest supporter.
Ashley would love Viking funeral to get home real soon.
Feed the dog, do the dishes.
Yeah, I'm going Thayer Thomas. And to be clear, it has a lot to do with the fact that we did an interview with him. But also, you know what?
There's a lot of chemistry there between you two.
Oh no, he loved me. He loved me a lot. We talked a lot before we actually did it. Here's the thing, Thayer Thomas. He said that Kevin O'Connell called him and said, "Look, I could see you as a Cooper Kupp type of role in this offense."
To reveal that.
Is he a Cooper Kupp? No, I can. But you can tell that they love this guy. And here's the thing: he's a receiver that does it all. He goes over the middle. He gets his ass kicked. He doesn't care. He bounces back up. He's a punt returner. He does everything. And he's already getting rave reviews. So he's going to be a guy that's going to be very interesting. And the bottom of this wide receiver depth chart is like the bottom of Lupagus' balls is like his golf course or his golf game. It's disgusting. So he actually has a chance. So Thayer Thomas, let's go. If he makes this team, I'm going to shit out my dick.
And what do you like about Thayer? The dude's an athlete. He played baseball. He was like in ballet when he was younger. The dude is an athlete. He's a competitor. And I love the fact he's already like taking reps with the second team. I don't care if it's OTAs. He's undrafted rookie. Taking reps with the second team, he should be proud of that, and he should feed off it. And I hope he takes that chip on his shoulder and carries it into camp.
Patrick Harm says he's going to be our damn punt returner. Suck it.
Oh, my God. Thayer fucking Thomas.
All right, I gotta grab a beer.
Oh, my God. All right. So, Thayer Thomas, let's go to surprise cuts. Who was a surprise cut? We talk about a dark horse. We talk about camp battles. Let's stick with the training camp genre, and let's go with a surprise cut. Who's a surprise cut that you guys can see getting let go, and everybody's like, oh, my God, I can't believe they cut him. Harms, were you talking about subspecies, or were you talking about Silent Night, Deadly Night? I really hope it's subspecies. Let me know, Patrick Harms. I know you're a collector of VHS tapes. I love the fact that there was multiple. There was a Katy Perry with a dark horse. There was a Black Beauty. Pulford Skull _ He put an underscore in his name. He's doing Silent Night. God dang it, Harms. All right, fine. I still love you. Andrew Booth, Ezra Cleveland. Those are both shocking. Those would be shocking cuts. Absolutely shocking. Wow. Those are ballsy right out the bat. I like it. DJ Wanham. Yeah, it seems to be kind of a popular surprise cut. Who else? You guys got surprise cuts. Who you got? Madison, Zach Ballas. You know, I don't think it's that unrealistic, to be honest. I think it's way out there, but it's still like way like on the edge of possibility. CJ Ham says Verstig. Lewisine T-Bass says, Lewisine Gonzo. King Kenny don't want it to be him, but he could be a surprise cut. Matamita, not bad. Matamita, what was there a horror movie that just came out recently? Who wins the kicking job? Yeah, that's definitely a question. And if it's Greg Joseph who gets let go. I think that would be a surprise right now. 100%. Pulford _ Skull. Are you regretting putting the underscore in your name? I'm just curious because I think you probably are.
What do we got for surprise cuts?
We got crazy ones. We got Booth. We got Cleveland. We got Madison.
Remember, they are surprise.
Bynum, Scene, Ham, Kenny.
Ham and Kenny. Those aren't surprise.
I'm not judging their decisions. I'm just retelling you.
Just remember, hey, let's do this again. Whoever gets this wins a $1 Lumpigus hat.
Wait, is that my penis?
Who is this mystery Viking? Nobody's got it yet. Who is this mystery Viking?
Loof's on. He got three rubbers on it now.
Hicks, Oli Udo. That would be surprising. See, that's a surprise. Ham, T-Bass, Lewis Scene. He hates Lewis Scene more than Lumpigus hates, I don't know.
Ross Blacklock.
Exercising.
I actually has a lot, to be honest with you.
I'm just kidding.
My body doesn't accept it though.
Bradbury Ingram. Okay, yeah, that's not surprising. That's insane. Hicks. All right, Hicks is a good one.
Davey must just be wasted right now, dipping his banana on that freaking Fighting 100.
Denny Green, R.I.P. What a coach. Great coach.
Loved him.
Lumpigus, who's your surprise cut?
I'm gonna go with I could have said something like Wanham. I could have said something like, I went with a surprise here, and I went with Nick Mullins, Big Dick Nick. What if Jaron Hall looks so damn good, just so good in the preseason? And say, you know what? I don't give a shit, Nick. You get the hell out of here. We're gonna go with this rookie quarterback. He's gonna be our backup. He's the man. We're going with him. So surprise cut for me is Nick Mullins.
What if Nick Mullins just looks so bad they cut him?
That's true. I mean, that could happen too. That's
that's fair. I like that one. I'm going Jalen Naylor.
Wow.
Is it wow?
Well, and here's the thing that I said Waller, and I started thinking like, who was the receiver a couple years ago? He ended up with the Browns. He was ripping up in camp, all the talk.
Alexander Hollins.
Yeah, so it could be that case where this guy's getting all the freaking love in camp. He's a talk of camp, talk of OTAs. Comes to final cuts, and he's one of the first guys going. You're like, what the hell?
Well,
that's why I think it's in the realm of possibility.
Jalen Naylor was a 6th-round pick. Many teams did not want him. He came on, he showed flashes. Everybody was shocked when we got rid of Smith-Marset last year. So why would this be? I mean, it's absolutely in the conversation. I don't want it to happen. I want Naylor to absolutely rip it up. I want him to make the team. I want him to just blow shit out of the water. But everybody is giving Jalen Naylor so much over crazy love right now. It doesn't make any sense to me. Let him prove it consistently. So if he got cut, I think everyone would be surprised. I wouldn't be that surprised.
Well, I mean, he has started proving it. I mean, he's made plays in these OTAs, in these mini camps. So
I know,
he needs to do.
Look at the Smith-Marset comparison.
It's
fine.
Like
everybody shit their pants when we cut him.
Well, because, I mean, really at the time, he was, 53 best players. He was definitely one of them to make this team. Turns out the guy was a fucking turd. But Jalen Naylor, I mean, it would be a surprise. And because he is playing well and he's making opportunities. You saw him in the game against Green Bay. He got in late when they pulled the starters. He catches a bomb for a touchdown. He's out there producing. It would be a surprise, 100%.
It would be a surprise. But all right, let's go to some things we're tired of hearing about this offseason. Yeah, it's been a long offseason. We need some shit to start happening. What's just the theme, what people are talking about that you're just so sick of hearing about the Vikings?
So sick of hearing about it. You've had enough. You see the headline, you see the clickbait, you don't click on it. You're sick of hearing about it.
Sick of hearing about it. It's like, let it go, man. Let it go. And nobody's gotten the silhouette right, by the way.
I think I saw one that maybe got it right.
No, they didn't. And I think I might have made this too hard. It is a current Viking.
Oh.
I'm seeing a lot of Anthony Carters out there and Teddy Bridgewaters. It is a current Viking.
Looks like my baby.
Yeah, Kelly Campbell.
I once had a weird dream about Kelly
how
Campbell.
Good the Lions are. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sick of the Kirk haters. Tim Versteeg.
I mean, how much we love Tim Versteeg.
Zach Ballas, how much worse the Vikings got this offseason. Anybody wants to be a new member of the YouTube channel, there you go, baby. We got 3. We'd love to get 5. Quasey's draft, Frozen North, absolutely. I'm on board with that.
You know what we love more than 5? 6.
T-Bass. He just doesn't get the Pro Bowl thing. Just doesn't understand it.
Like a professional bowler?
I don't know. Swag and Pro Bowl get T-Bass so mad.
He's been an angry man lately.
It's all right.
I'm going to give him a hug.
Let's see. Tim Versteeg says Booth is a pick. He is absolutely not. Let's see. Patrick Harms says, I'm sick of hearing how Jordan Love is apparently the best quarterback in the league. Yeah, it's stupid. Agreed. I agree with all these. I agree with all of these. What else we got? I got 3. Lupkus is getting himself another CJ Hammond is not CJ Ham. Nobody's even, I gotta say, nobody is even remotely close to who this silhouette is.
I know it is.
I don't think you do.
I do. It's you went with the you went very obvious on this one.
Yeah, maybe. John Ross says hello.
He's a guy who won an island.
We got swamp ass. It's hot out there. All right, Lupkus, what are things you're sick of hearing about?
I'm just sick of hearing everything Kirk Cousins related. Whether you're against him, you're for him, he's top, whatever. I'm so fucking sick of it. Kirk Cousins is our quarterback. I don't want to hear about his future. I don't want to hear about where you rank him, if he's good, if he's bad, if he's holding the team back. Kirk Cousins is our quarterback. He's a damn good quarterback. He's what we need at the quarterback position right now. He's good enough for us to win, good enough for us to make a deep playoff push, even a Super Bowl run. I don't want to hear more about Kirk Cousins. I'm so damn sick of it. I'm done.
Yeah, and I actually have 3. I thought we were. You're right. It says one thing you're tired of hearing. T-Bass. It's all right, man. It's all right. They get the Pro Bowl. I don't care.
Right. T-Bass is right.
No, I know he's right, but like when you look it up later and you see that they're a 14-time Pro Bowler, that has a lot of teeth when it comes to how good they were. So.
Montemita is sick of hearing about Jonathan Bullard.
Well, you're the one who talks about him. I got 3 things. I got the fact that people that bitch about Lewis Cine, shame on you. That's all I'm going to say. Shame on you. He was a rookie drafted late round 1 who got hurt in like week 3. If you're pissing and moaning about a rookie that wasn't out there, didn't win a starting job against some pretty good safeties, and Bynum was hurt, get over it. Give him some time. If after this year he doesn't see the field, bitch all you want. That's what I'll say. I'm sick of hearing about Lewis Cine being a bust. Give me a break. Give me a break.
You want a Kit Kat?
I'm not a big Kit Kat guy. I like Heath bars. I like Twix. I like Butterfingers. But Lewis Cine, if you're bitching about any rookie last year, Ed Ingram, boo-hoo. That means you're looking to bitch about stuff. So get over it.
Okay. What's your second one?
Do you not agree?
No, I mean, it's fine. Yeah, I think people will give these rookies long enough leash. Everyone wants instant production. You draft a guy early, first, second round, you want production right away. And I get why they're frustrated, but you have to be patient. Like, I've done years and years and years of grading every single team's draft class. I do this little formula I came up with. But no, it's there's literally half the classes you don't get much year one production. In half of them you do. It's the way it goes. I mean, it depends on the team's roster at the time. Are they full of veterans? Are they in a rebuild mode? What are these guys coming and give you instant, return on your investment? It varies team to team, year to year. So just be patient and let the process play out. Give these guys time to develop.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that Lewis Cine is gonna be the next Joey Browner. I'm just saying, like, if you're going to the bust this soon, punch yourself in the dick. The other thing is seeing a lot of stuff. A lot of our comments when we talk about our offensive line, everybody bitches about our offensive line. Yeah, I look at our top comments of the week every time, and everybody's bitching about our offensive line. Like, I don't get that one at all. Our offensive line might not be top 10, but it's sure the hell top 15, and I'll take that any day of the week.
And travel back a couple years in the past. I mean, how shitty was our O-line
What
for
are you,
so
Marty
long?
McFly?
I wish. I'm Doc Brown, if anything. Yeah, I mean, but we've had horseshit O-lines. It's finally got to a point now where it's pretty damn good, pretty solid from left to right. Yeah, there's a little bit of some holes, maybe some issues snap to snap, but overall, it's one of the best lines the Vikings have fielded in a long, long time. Let's accept it. Let's enjoy it. Let's appreciate it.
Let's appreciate it. I actually have another one that I'm.
Yeah, for one thing, you got to listen to your biggest segment ever.
You know what? I think I put 3 just in case we had the same one, but I'm just gonna go with it. And it's the McBride talk. Give me a break. You know what? I hope he rips it up. He's a 7th round running back that everybody passed on multiple times. Like, everybody is just banking on him. He's going to be our starter by week 2. He's going to have 1,000 yards as a rookie. And you know what? I hope he does. But put the brakes on the Dwayne McBride talk. He is an uphill battle to even make this team.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, and I think that why people are saying that is because we've seen this happen before. I mean, this is like, it's not uncommon for a late round rookie to also make a push and to become this. There's precedence for this. I mean, Arian Foster is the big example. Undrafted, comes in, gets a starting job, goes on to be a huge running back. So I think it's not that weird for people to talk about it. It's for running back. I think it's different than saying if it was a quarterback. When we drafted Gino Toretta, I think everybody was going back and saying, "Oh, Gino Toretta was going to start." No. I think it's different with the running back because I honestly think there's a real possibility that actually could happen. So I get the chatter. I understand the chatter. And I think it's more relevant than any other position than a high-profiled player taken in round 7.
Well, I know, but we just signed Alexander Madison to be our number 1 back. Ty Chandler has a ton of chatter that they drafted in the round 5 last year. So the Dwayne McBride, we had him as a day or whatever their little quote is, day 1 starter, a starter in this league, whatever it is. Put on the brakes. Give me a break.
I mean, players fall for different reasons. And, all these draft analysts, these draft gurus were saying, like, this was the steal. Dwayne McBride was the steal. He should have gone, 2-3 rounds earlier. So
but that happens.
I get what, and if you're sick of hearing it, that's fine. But I get why people are saying it.
I don't. At all. You know how many teams passed on him? I mean, you know how many running backs were taken before him?
I mean, teams passing everybody for different reasons. I mean, there's a lot of guys who are undrafted. Everybody passes on.
Don't get me wrong. I'm rooting for this guy. I want him to just rip shit up. There's nothing better than a round 7 steal. But everybody, how many running backs have we seen over the years? Joe Banyard, Mike Boone. I mean, all these guys that we just thought was going to be the next coming of Barry Sanders. I mean, let's just let them do something now on the field.
Yeah, I mean, you want to see it first, but I get the hype. I get the talk, and there's precedence for it. So let's go to a new segment we're going to debut here. Debut. I don't know if you're French or not, but this is called When Will It Happen? We're going to drop a scenario. We're going to say, when is this going to happen? We're going to ask you guys first, and we'll give our take on it. So when will it happen? Everybody understand the rules? Give us a day, a date, whenever, how specific you want to be.
Oh, my God.
When will it happen? TJ Hawkinson extension. When will it happen?
Yeah, when's that thing going to come? I mean, what is he, 25? Top 5 tight end in the league? Let's go, baby. Throw him the cheddar. Give him a bag.
When will the TJ Hawkinson extension happen?
Hopefully
Luke says right now. MBE's, he's guessing tomorrow.
MBE's got some inside knowledge.
Loof just put his 4th rubber on.
He's never worn one.
30 days. Captain Cocktail saying 30 days.
Let's get a new member. Let's go.
Anthony says before training camp, which is completely legit. You don't have to be specific. Tim Voss is saying August.
Or Vandalay says when he gets a haircut.
Yeah. Skull T.Y. says during training camp. Tim Verstig says 2 weeks from today. So that is, I don't know, July 13th. He's going with the 13th of July.
Great.
Luke says extensions will happen during training camp. He's not. Montemita, I said Andrew DePale.
Here it is again. Who can guess
maybe
the silhouette? I'm going to start giving hints because nobody is even remotely close. He's on the defensive side of the ball, and he is a current Minnesota Viking.
All right. So I'm going to say it's going to happen. I went very specific on my TJ Hawkinson extension. I say July 26th. It's going to happen the day after camp gets going. Everybody's in the house. Everybody's feeling good. And they're going to extend TJ Hawkinson on July 26th.
I'll say July 23rd. I think it's going to happen before training camp. I think they know it's going to happen. He loves the Vikings. He wants to be here. He said it. The Vikings obviously gave up a lot of compensation. They're not going to just give up that compensation not to re-sign this guy. It's going to happen. He will be here. It will be before training camp, and I will be visibly excited. Mm-hmm. Art Vandalay says, show it again.
And if you want to be a member of YouTube, you will see a video of Wumbar's visible excitement.
Exclusive I don't know about that. Monamita says July 20th. Book it. Book it.
Oh, I like that.
Book it. You get a free personal pan pizza if you read a bunch of books.
Yeah, you did. I used to get a lot of those. I was surprised Monamita I didn't end that with some expletives. I thought maybe he would have juiced it up a little bit. All right.
Just quick. The silhouette doesn't do it justice. He's much bigger than this.
Yeah.
He must have just been in a real good spot.
A weird silhouette. All right, let's go. When will it happen? Lewis Cine named the starting safety opposite Harrison Smith. When will it happen?
Hopefully it will happen.
Art Vandalay. What if he's got his trumpet out right now? Fingering those keys. When will it happen? We got week 1 from Patrick Harms, week 4 from Verstig, week 1 from Captain Cocktail.
Hold on. We have a winner of a 1-bar and Lupagus hat. It is Isaac. You're damn right. It's James Lynch. It is James Lynch. I will show you. Watch this. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hold on. Shit.
Oh, it's because the red hair ponytail there.
Here it is. James freaking Lynch. Kapow!
Oh, weird. Never would have guessed it.
I know. Well, I mean, come on. You should be guessing that. Look who did it. Isaac, hit us up, onebarlupagus@gmail.com. You got yourself a 1-bar and Lupagus hat. Lucky.
All right. So we got that's a trick question. Scene will start in place of Smith once Hitman retires.
Damn it, Dave. You watch your mouth.
Yeah. Damn it, Dave. Oh, Voss is saying the quality of our hats are amazing.
You know, he's been on very popular.
You got to tuck that hair up. You're making me uncomfortable.
What do you got, Lupagus?
Let me see what I have. I think it's going to be one of those situations where, and Kevin Seifert already started it, where it's like Cam Byam's the starter. I think Kevin O'Connell's going to say that. I think Kwesi Odefo-Mensah is going to say that. But August 31st is when we're going to hear that Lewis Cine is the starting safety opposite Harrison Smith. It was their first draft pick. They all need this guy to succeed. They're going to give him every chance to win this job. And I think August 31st, before the season starts, he will be named the starting safety opposite Harrison Smith.
So week 1.
He'll be August 31st to be exact.
All right. And yeah, hey, 65 viewers on a Thursday when nothing's happening. Greatly appreciated. We'll take that. I think we were hoping for more than 3. Mm-hmm. So appreciate everybody hopping on. Hit that sub button if you're watching. I'm actually, you know what? I think they're gonna. I don't know. I hope it doesn't happen. I think they're gonna draw it out a little bit. I got week 5. I think we're gonna see a little bit of Cam Bynum. Maybe a little Josh Patel sprinkled in there, and they're going to say, you know what, screw it. Let's just get this guy out here and see what he's got. So I think it's going to get into the season to the point where, week 5.
Part of it to me is that I'd rather see Bynum play some corner. I mean, I think that's really – I would like to see him do that. I want to see him be more of a – evolve to a hybrid role, bouncing back from safety to some corner. I think that's really how he'll be best used. So I want to see Bynum kind of take more of a versatile role.
I'd like to see him take a versatile role, like, I don't know, doing something other than football.
Oh, my God. All right, Vikings. When will it happen? The Vikings release a kicker. Whether it's Jack Podlesny, Greg Joseph, when will the Vikings release one of these kickers? Because I don't think they're hauling both of these throughout the entire preseason.
Really? Why not? They can wait. I mean, the new rules are they don't have to cut anybody until the end.
Because you want to give one guy all the reps at one point. You want all that
Never do
symmetry
that.
to be ideal and just a machine and just automatic. That's why you do it.
All right. So what are you saying?
Oh, it turns out Skull T.Y.'s wife says he looks sexy in his one bar and Lepigus swag.
Well, if that's not a fifth day of training camp system, I mean, but one bar.
We got Captain Cocktailson after week 2 preseason.
So we're just a kicker, right? Not a specific.
Yeah, we're not saying which one. Just what I mean. One of them's going to get cut. When's it going to happen?
Breaking news: we will not be carrying 2 kickers.
Well, it has happened with other teams before.
I never heard of that.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get my phone out of my pocket.
Will you smell it on air? What you just did? Our Vandalist saying the end of
Wow, Anthony says before preseason even starts. MBE says get Joseph out of here. Well, he's not Justin Tucker. I mean, mid camp with a ball man.
Mid camp. I mean, Gary Ballister just throwing out a broad net there. He'll scoop whatever he can get. No,
I think the kickers will be here the entire preseason. He'll be one of the. I mean, the new rules are you can just cut everybody at once, which sucks because I love the anticipation of cut days. But I think they're going to give them both a chance. Lepigus said it before. I mean, we had what's his nuts, Gabe Burkich last year, and they cut him right away. So Podlesny, whatever his name is, he's still here. So I expect him to be here the whole time. Why wouldn't
give him credit?
Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you? I think I already mentioned it. I think they're really concerned about getting everything down to a T, and then you start taking reps away from Joseph, and then they start worrying about, is everything kosher? Is all, is the snapper, the holder, everything in line? I'm going to give it after the first preseason game. I think they're going to give it a shot here, see how it goes through the early practices. That first preseason game, maybe they'll split kicks, and then they'll make their decision. So I think they do want to have it at some point in the preseason where the one guy is getting all the reps.
Yeah, but why would they? I don't get it.
So you have everybody down on the same page. And I think everything with special teams, especially kicking, is so mental. The snap, the hold, the kick. And I think you want to have as many repetitions with that as you can. All that muscle memory built up in the preseason so it carries over in the regular season. And I think that's why you would cut bait on a guy before final cut day when it comes to kicker.
We're talking about kickers, right?
Yeah.
You say muscle memory?
Yeah. I think one of the biggest things. I mean,
muscle memory.
Yeah. It's the whole thing. Where am I at? Where am I kicking? Where is my position? How is this ball being held? I know what he's going to do. I know when this ball is being snapped. I know where it's going to be turned to the right spot. All that is very, I think, critical to a kicker. And I think that's why they will not carry both of these guys the entire preseason.
Muscle memory. T-Bass says people want to keep talking about how we won 13 games. Didn't lose us, but he did win us a few. Yes, he did. He did win us a few. He also missed more extra points than any kicker should miss in his entire fucking career.
Yeah. What's that YouTube link? I forgot. How do you become a YouTube member again? I want to become one.
I'm over it. Nobody wants to be a member. Well, let's keep going. What end of Daniil Hunter's holdout?
Yeah. When will Daniil Hunter's holdout end? When will it happen?
I got a very clear answer on this one.
Oh my God, he's gonna take a clear pee too.
No, I just gotta shut my door.
Oh.
Let's just make this one easy. This will end the first day of training camp because he's going to start getting fined $50,000 a day. That's it. He's not going to sit out. That's when it's going to end. He's going to show up. Whether maybe they re-up with him before that, but he's going to show up.
It's 50. You know for a fact it's $50,000 a day.
I'm 63% sure. It's not cheap. I know that. And if he doesn't like the fact what he's getting paid, he sure the hell ain't going to want to pay the Vikings to sit home.
No. Depends what what his team's telling him to do.
No, if his team is telling him to sit home and pay $50,000 a day, then he needs a new team.
All right, we got it is Luft is put it on his fifth rubber of the day, and he said it is $50,000 a day.
Me and Dave are on the same page here.
Davey says we'll see him when we see him. No one's really giving specifics on this. I have it. I think he's going to actually to hold out a bit in camp to make a point. I got July 31st. He'll be Holo will end.
I don't get why he would do that to make a point if he's going to lose like $300,000 and just show up anyways.
Because he'll get it back on his contract extension.
He might as well show. He might as well just show up. I think he's either going to show up or it's just he already knows he's getting traded.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's gonna. I think this will carry into the preseason and carry into the first few days of practice. I really do. I think he's gonna stand his ground and show that he wants some more damn money. He deserves it, and I think he's gonna do this.
So, Captain Cocktail, you're right. If they know they're gonna re-sign him, they're not gonna make him pay it. But if they're already done with this guy, fuck yeah, he's gonna pay it.
What I mean, are they done with him? They shouldn't be.
Would you be surprised?
I hope they're not.
I mean, I hope he's here. I
would be surprised.
I hope they pay his fine, whatever. But we'll see. I don't know. Why did MBE keep saying we're wasted? This is actually a pretty low. He must never been at a.
Yeah, I don't recognize MBE's name. All right, let's do another. When will it happen? Dwayne McBride hype train really gets rolling. Choo choo! All aboard.
This is all.
When will the Dwayne McBride hype train get going?
Yeah, I don't get this one.
Dwayne McBride hype train. Boom.
McBride.
It's gonna happen. It happens every year with some position. Every year, everybody gets hyped.
Back.
Oh yeah.
When's the last time we've had a running back hype train?
AJ Rose.
No, we always cut him. We always cut him. He was never on the team.
We got after the bye. We got a first
preseason week 3. Right.
Week 3.
That's when he should play. First preseason game, yes.
When he breaks up for a touch on the first preseason game, people will freak. Third preseason game, says Gary Bolster. Madison gets hurt, says Bob Swede.
That's fair.
Second preseason game, someone gets hurt, underperforms. Third preseason game.
All right, Lupkus, when's it starting? When's the hype train starting?
I have a date. I have August 4th. I'm not sure. I think that's the night practice where people get, they get more reps.
A preseason game, the hype train's going to start.
I think it's gonna take off. I think he might be I think he's a strong candidate to be the Mr. I know they still call it Mr. Mankato, even though it's not Mankato anymore. I think he's gonna get a lot of buzz, and I really do. I know he's a 7th round pick, and most 7th round picks I wouldn't think two shits about. But when it comes to running back, really seeing this guy being the immediate backup to Alexander Madison, I'm not saying he's going to usurp him and take his job right away, but I think this could definitely be a situation where he gets enough buzz in the preseason to push where he's splitting carries or getting a portion of the carries when the season starts to the point where maybe he takes that job over halfway through the season. So that wouldn't surprise me. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if that happened, that wouldn't surprise me.
Take
running back job.
God. All right, answer me this.
Let's not act like Alexander Madison is this superstar running back. I mean, he's a third-round pick who's had split carries, never been in a situation where he's a starter. So I'm not saying like it's going to happen, or like I think it's going to happen. I think it's a possibility. And I think the hype is going to happen. I think he's going to get hyped up in camp. I really do. I think he's the one player who this hype train is going to get going.
Answer me this. At what position in the preseason always seems to rip it up, but doesn't mean anything when it comes to week 1? Running back is real close to the top.
Oh, I mean, there's a lot. You could say wide receiver. You see guys who get a lot of reps in the preseason.
I know, but all I'm saying is running backs pretty close to the top.
It is, but you've also seen those running backs who do that actually carry over. And who was the running back from the Texans just a year ago? Pierce. mid-round pick.
He was like a third-round pick.
I think he was like a fourth-round pick, but even so, he becomes that guy. I mean, for a rookie to take over at a running back, it's not out of the question.
Justin,
So that's why I think there's actually some legs to this, and the hype of Dwayne McBride could be a real thing. And I think it's something that we're going to start hearing about.
Well, here's why I'm going to pour water on that thing, and I'm going to pour a ton of it, is because if they were so hard up for running back that they thought Alexander Madison wasn't the guy, they weren't going to wait till round 7. They re-signed Alexander Madison and let Dalvin Cook go. They are all in on Alexander Madison. All fucking in. I mean, 100% in. Barring an injury, Alexander Madison is going to be running back 1 all season. There's no doubt about that. And if you think that McBride is going to take over a guy that they have seen day in and day out, I think you are absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts.
I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm saying it's a possibility. They drafted Dwayne McBride. It wouldn't surprise me if it happened. I mean, it's there. It's like you talk about this big things that could happen. You have like the center and then all these circles. It's in that hemisphere. It's something that could happen. We've seen it before. They're going to put the best man out there. And Alexander Madison has been a career backup. Yes, he's getting his chance to start. They re-signed him. The contract wasn't like anything huge.
For running backs these days, it was good.
They could definitely go with the rookie. You can't run, and I know it's a 7th-round pick. I'm not disregarding that. I'm not, I get it. But I think it's definitely something that could happen. 100%. We've seen it before. It's happened before with other teams.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens. McBride, I love McBride. I hope he sees the field. If they had any doubts on Madison, they would have drafted a running back earlier in that. That's my only thought. And they wouldn't have moved on from Dalvin Cook for Alexander Madison. They're not moving on from Dalvin Cook for Dwayne McBride. They moved on from him for Alexander Madison.
But they just got rid of Dalvin Cook. So you can't even say that because they just got rid of Dalvin Cook after they had Madison. After they drafted Dwayne McBride. I mean, they just let him go just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, Mark, you're bringing up a great point. I mean, Ty Chan. I mean, I think there's like 3 guys.
And that's the thing. I mean, he's there too. And I don't know why he seems to be the forgotten piece of this whole puzzle. So, but you're looking for a physical guy who can carry the load, who can be that.
His name's Alexander Madison.
And yes, I'm just saying, I think McBride could push him for that. He could push him.
And Madison, you had a great point. Madison, the games he started, he's averaged over 100 yards a game. I mean, he's proven it. McBride I love late round gems. I hope he shows up. But the think he could take Madison's job is stupid.
No, I don't think it's that stupid. I don't. I really don't.
I know you don't. All right, when will fans start calling Jordan Addison a bust?
Ugh. Probably like now.
The same fans that think Lewis Senior a bust will be the first ones to call Jordan Addison a bust. Oh, you get another one?
Yeah, I think I have at least one more.
All right, let's do it. So at what point will fans start saying, you know what, Jordan Addison is a bust? He's the worst. He's worse than Laquan Treadwell. He's worse than Troy Williamson. This is going to be a fun one because I think it's going to happen early. I think it's going to happen way too soon. We all know that he hasn't been able to get on the field, whatever that injury is. But it's gonna happen way sooner than it should. People are already calling him a bust just because of the fact that he hasn't been out there for OTAs. So, and he's skinny, whatever, blah blah blah. Same thing with Seam. I mean, if anything, we got to give Jordan Addison more. We got to give him a lot of slack.
I had a really big fish on last week, and I should have given more slack. I didn't.
Sizzleman says if he's not starting by week 6.
It's only year 1.
Colt TOA's got high expectations. Look at that.
Wow, he's gonna call him bust straight away.
I kind of like it though. I like it.
Well, you like anything.
Arm says he's not a bust, but Diggs is the biggest guy. Diggs is a round 5 guy. We know that, but he didn't start till week 5.
Was it year one?
Yeah. You're damn right.
And this isn't what we think. This is when we think people will start calling him a bust.
They're already calling him a bust.
I
say in a week from or first week in training camp, if he's not out there with the ones, people are going to start bitching more. If he's on the sidelines on a bike, it's going to happen. It's just nature of the beast. If he's not starting week one, even though we got KJ Osborne, Justin Jefferson, people will be very upset. And it's, you know what? He's a first round pick. It's kind of fair, but he is a receiver. Receiver is like one of the toughest positions to break
Well,
out.
and I think the thing to factor in here is I really think KJ Osborne is going to step shit up and really just have a dynamite preseason here, blow it up in the preseason games, earn the second spot. So I think that is going to be detrimental to Jordan Addison really become a number two. I think KJ Osborne is going to really secure that job.
Yeah, if I would say that Jordan Addison is a bust, not a bust, disappointment year one. Let's phrase it that way. If he's not wide receiver 3 throughout this whole year.
I mean, is it going to be a stat line that determines this? Is that what's going to? Is that
No,
what we're going to
I just want him on the field. T-Bass, if this is his year one stats, 400 yards and 3 touchdowns, if he doesn't have that, I will be disappointed. If he has, I already said it, like I want 600 yards and like 4 touchdowns from this guy.
Yeah.
Next year, I want a huge leap because he should be a wide receiver 2.
Well, and KJ Osborne will be like wide receiver 1 for like the Raiders.
T-Bass I bet T-Bass is a hell of a fisherman.
You don't? Well, I didn't give it slack. That's why I lost it.
I bet T-Bass is a good fisherman. Julian Marker, good to see you, man.
Julian Marker, what a guy. I got week 4. I think if he doesn't, if he's got like 6 receptions for 120 yards, maybe a touchdown, maybe not. That's when oh my God, we took Jordan Addison. We are losers. Maybe we're 2-2 at the point, and everybody's bitching about Jordan Addison. I think that week 4 is kind of my tipping point.
Yeah, this is a tough one. I just think, he just needs to be on the field. I mean, he needs to be healthy. He can't be sitting on the bike throughout training camp. Just get him out there. Whether they're throwing the ball or not, that's fine. I have no concerns. This could be week 10, and he has 20 catches. I'm fine with it. Receivers I give a lot more slack to. A lot more.
Well, and then, you got to factor in TJ Hawkinson, Josh Oliver. There's all these weapons that can get targets, that can get balls. The Vikings offense, that is the sexy part of this team, and there's a lot of targets. So that's going to hurt Jordan Addison's numbers.
All right, let's go to if we were Kevin O'Connell, if we were the head coach.
Oh, my God, I'd be so good looking.
Yeah, we'd be better looking than we are. Who are you going to bench immediately, and who is going to take his place? So you are Kevin O'Connell. You have to say, who are you saying, get the hell off the field? I'm putting this guy in his place.
Gary Balster, here's the thing. So, we don't troll. Right? I'm usually just fishing off a pontoon or the dock. I didn't have much line in my pool. I couldn't give the thing a lot of room to run. I knew it jumped. It was big. It was long. I don't think it was northern. I think it was walleye. And I just wanted to see it one more time. I knew we weren't going to land it. We didn't have a net at the dock. All we had was beers. And I just wanted to see it. I didn't get to see it again. So I was very upset about that. All right. So who would you swap for right off the bat? We got a Bynum, swap Bynum, get Seen in there. Let's say freshwater fishing is a goddamn joke. Okay. It wasn't a pickerel, Davey. Yeah, Culver's everything at Culver's is pretty damn good. I'm the TYA, Bynum Scene, Wally Don't Jump, bro. It's all it could have been. No, this was Lake Nebegaman. I used to fish Superior a lot. Blackman for Evans. Art Vandelay is apparently a professional deep sea fisherman. C. Matella is at Hunter's spot on first and second downs. Bynum there on third. Man, I'm getting a lot of flack for my lack of catching that fish.
Oh, you should be more of an outdoorsman. You're an idiot.
Way more outdoorsman than you are.
You take that back.
No, remember when we were partridge hunting? We said, "What is that up there on that trail?" It was exactly what we were hunting for, and we neither one of us shot at it.
Lupkus is an idiot. I'm benching Dean Lowry. Dean, get the hell off the field. We know what you have. We know what you offer. Wow. You know what? I love you as a depth piece. I want to see Roy. I want to see Atamueo. I wanted to see somebody for the future. I think Dean Lowry is a very quick, maybe a 1 year, 2 year guy. You know what? This defensive line, I think, is going to suck ass. And I would at least like it to suck ass with somebody that might show some possible future.
All right, that's fair. I'm going to just, you know what? Let's not play with it. Let's just do it. Let's just cut the cord. Let's throw him in there. Lewis Cine for Cam Bynum. We all know Lewis Cine.
Lewis Cine.
I don't care. Easy. It wasn't about what's easiest, what's hardest.
Boring.
Lewis Cine's the future of the position.
Boring.
It's not toy around with Cam Bynum getting reps, first team, blah, blah, blah. We all know where this is going to end. It's going to have Lewis Cine being the starter, whether it's week 1, week 3, week 4, week 5. Just do it now. Get him in there. Get him all the reps. Get him ready to go. Lewis Cine's the future. Get him on the field.
Everybody wants Lewis Cine out there.
You didn't say. It had to be non-obvious.
I expected more. I'm upset.
No. Sometimes you got to go with the obvious answer.
That's fine. My other one was Josh Metellus for Cam Bynum. Actually, ahead of Lewis Cine.
Anybody.
To start the year, and then Lewis Cine overtakes it. So I just don't want Cam Bynum out there. Let's just do it. Let's talk breakout players. Let's talk breakout players. We're gonna bring you guys on. If anybody wants to come on, we'd love to hear your prediction for breakout players. If you say Brian Asamoah, it's too easy.
You can say whatever you want.
But I'm
or Vandalay, are you like on the Florida coast? Where are you catching these ginormous fish?
He's on the shore of the Mississippi River. Julian Marker said Brian Asamoah.
He's like, what you call a big fish, I throw out for bait.
All right, here's the link. We're gonna end this thing. We want to see some breakout players. Who will your breakout player be? I gotta change up this.
Breakout like the zits on my buttocks.
That's gross. That's really.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I be honest with our viewers or not?
Yes, I do. Everybody appreciates it.
Why are we so close right now? I feel like I'm very exposed.
Well, we're gonna. If somebody wants to come on. Oh shit! I lost the link. Hold on. All right, anybody wants to come on? Give us your breakout player and why. Let's see it. Wham!
Or
bam,
Vandalay.
Wham!
I love Rhode Island. I was out there once. It was beautiful.
All right, we got Harmsy in the house.
Harmsy,
breakout player. What do you got, buddy?
He's 7'8".
Oto. You guys know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, say it again.
Oto Mueo.
Do it slower.
Just because I need to learn how to say his name.
What's your favorite MXPX song?
Punk Rock Show.
Not bad.
Easy.
God damn it, Harms.
Yeah.
Love you so
And
much.
also, can I say too? Because I want to say Luigi Villain as well.
Yeah, nice. I like it.
Luigi, it's gonna be very interesting to see how those outside linebackers pan out.
Mm-hmm.
They love this guy. They should not have kept him on the roster last year, and they did.
Those are my picks. I've been saying Stacey for a while, and I just have a weird feeling that he's gonna break out.
I hope so.
I like
it.
Patrick
Harms, good to see you, buddy.
Harms is so good.
He is good.
Davey Chains used to fish the 2 forks and you shit-faced.
What? Are you serious?
I like to think he was shit-faced.
All right, let's go to T-Bass, the man who hates the Pro Bowl more than anything in the world. What's up, buddy?
My breakout player you want this year?
Absolutely.
Ed Ingram.
Ooh, I like it.
Go ahead.
No more flags.
Right, hey. One bar. Before I leave, I got a trivial question for you since you kicked my ass last week.
We got.
All right. Vikings have been in 4 Super Bowls.
Oh, shit.
Name every Vikings who has scored points. There's only 7 of them.
Oh, Christ. I couldn't even name one.
Fran
I was
Tarkenton.
throwing my dad's testicles.
Tarkington is one.
Who?
Tarkington is one.
Oh, Tarkenton. Chuck Foreman? I don't know.
Nope.
Fred Cox.
No, Fred Cox.
Well,
Yep,
that's too easy. He's a kicker. Come on, that's lame.
I'll even give you one. Terry Brown. You would have never got him. He was a safety that scored on a block punt.
Why do I keep hearing a laugh track every time he says
What else
something?
you got? Come on, T-Bass, give it to us.
I'm going to say Ahmad Rashad.
Nope. Close. A receiver. Sammy White. A fullback, a tight end.
Hold on. Ed Marinero.
No.
On, Ed.
No. Thinks you're an idiot.
His name is the same as a rock star god. Last name.
Brett Michaels.
He's got a TV show with his kids.
Osborne.
Yep, Dave Osborne.
I
And
can't believe Ed Marinero didn't score.
Stu
Voigt.
Stu Voigt.
Wow.
You kicked our ass on that one, T-Bass.
He knows your weakness. It's old school
80s.
Vikings.
You got to get in the 80s.
There might be somebody else. Hey, but really, the Pro Bowl's a joke. It's just
It is a joke. It is.
I mean, to say a guy, it would be one thing if you said this guy was a first selection Pro Bowler, not a Pro Bowler after 15 guys in his position backed out.
Yeah.
I mean, by the end of the freaking year, there's 40% of the fucking league's Pro Bowlers.
You're right.
The whole thing is all pro. All pro.
We'll start
That's
putting.
what you go by. I'm just sick of hearing about this guy was good enough to play in a flag football game. That's what you're fucking saying.
We'll start saying if they were a Pro Bowl alternate. How about that?
No. Good enough to play in a flag football game. He was so good, he was selected to play in a flag football game. That's what the Pro Bowl is anymore. It's a joke. It never did work. It never did work in the lines of, the All-Star game in baseball. So it was always – it was a bigger deal in the older days when nobody was making millions and millions because they got a free trip to Hawaii to take their families. But now when everybody's banking $5-6 million, they don't even give a shit. So
no one does.
All right, T-Bass, good to see you, man.
Bye.
Take it easy,
T-Bass
buddy.
looking good. I love the passion about the Pro Bowl. He's right. He's 100% right.
He is, but it's still a Pro Bowl. Skull, wine. Hey, I know those wines.
Look at that. Oh, that's a big sip. I there's some Morgan in there. Oh, look at that. It's a Viking mug. Is there Morgan in there, TYA?
Maybe
Morgan
not.
goes straight to the organ.
Who you got?
It would help if I pulled down my microphone. I don't want to go with the common player that everybody is going to say. I'm gonna say it's going to be. Oh my God! I just had a brain fart. 32, the running back.
Ty Chandler.
Ty Chandler, yes.
Nice.
I think with losing Dalvin, I love Madison, but he is not a pass catcher. So I think they're going to use Chandler to run sweeps. They're going to use them to do the screens. They're going to use them to go to do the wheel route over the middle when they send TJ and JJ deep, and they're going to have TJ. They're going to have DJ do a post, and they're going to have him do the wheel underneath. He's going to catch it and house it.
New offensive coordinator here.
Well, yeah. So I think
Brown
that
plays him in the dirt.
I mean, I like Biden, but I think he's the fourth best safety in the team right now. I think Vitalis is good. I think if I can have two, I think Vitalis is going to have a breakout year. So I mean, I said Seen over Bynum, but I think Vitalis is probably going to be the second best safety on this team. So I think once Hitman retires, it's going to be Seen and Vitalis.
Hell yeah! I'm all for that. I'm all
like it
because
Wait, you're a very smart man. You're on our show a lot. Give me your thoughts on Dwayne McBride. Lepigus seems to think he's in a rush for 5,000 yards this year.
There's a reason he was a 7th round pick.
Hey!
But he is good though. I think the reason
he's
why
good.
I think the main reason why he was a 7th round pick is because he doesn't have explosiveness. In the NFL, you got to have that explosiveness. Even Alexander Madison has more explosiveness than this guy does. So that could be the main reason. And I don't think he ran a fast 42. I think it was like a 4.7, 4.8. So you can't.
And he caught like 6 balls in college, Joe.
Right. So you can't. So I mean, he's an Adrian Peterson without the speed and without the ability. So yeah, he can't catch. He couldn't catch a cold, I don't think.
Let's go to Hey, good to see you, man. It's been a while.
Hey, like I said, it's always a pleasure. You guys are getting me my crack fix right now, but I haven't had it in a while. So
yeah,
baby.
Glad to give it to you.
Skull TYA. Oh shit, Montemita just left us, but we got the ball, man. Look at this.
He's looking good. Holy shit, nice haircut. Looking
you are
What's going on, gents? How you doing, my
look about
friends?
8 years younger than the last time when you were shaving your balls.
25 years old.
Yeah, well, stay at the hospital and eat their fucking food for as long as I did. You'll lose weight too.
This should be your Tinder pick.
Looking good, Gary. Looking good.
So T-Bass, aka Trivia Master, kind of stole my thunder. So because of that, because I was going to pick Ingram as well too. Can I have two?
Absolutely. You can have as many as you want.
I think Naylor is going to kind of show out this spring. I do, guys. I think, if you go back and watch the tape on him, I mean, the guy has pretty much everything that, you'll really want to see in a receiver. And, there was a couple of coaches that really were banging on the table for him when we drafted him. The other one that I think has a pretty good chance to really light things up as long as he doesn't rattle his brains again is Evans. I think he could really show up too.
I hope so.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So do I. I'm really worried about our secondary at this point. I mean, what do we have? We have Hitman. That's it.
Handsome as hell.
Yeah. Almost as handsome as Gary. I think he put product in his hair for the show.
Did put product in my hair? No, that's just you cut it this
damn
short.
You're a liar. You put a product.
I swear to
I can smell it from here.
I swear to God you know what? If I put product in my hair, may the Vikings never win a fucking Super Bowl. How about that?
Gary, good to see you, man.
Oh, hello, Gary.
Feeling good.
So offended by the product.
Take care, boys.
Gary's looking good. God, he's looking good.
Yeah, I think he needs to be a coach. Speaking of looking good, look at this guy.
Look at this son of a bitch right here.
Picks earlier today. Montemita, what's up, buddy?
I'm good. Relaxing, watching a lot of movies, working.
A lot of tugging.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Who's your breakout player, buddy?
My breakout player is motherfucking Brian Asamoah with another motherfucking throw on top. Brian Asamoah is going to kill it this season. Kill it.
Yep. Hell yeah. I like it. I like
the
red. I like it as much.
Brian Asamoah, it is Montemita, and we will not think twice. I hope you're right.
He is right.
You know what? You're going to be right.
Oh, yeah. You motherfucking I am going to be right.
Hell yeah.
Well done, Montemita.
Sometimes the obvious answer is the right one.
You know what? He's right. He's right. We got David Ditter in the house.
Ditter. It's like Dex Ritter Ditter.
Up against his old lady. What's up, buddy?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Great. How you doing, man?
Doing well. I got sniped. My answer was going to be Asamoah too. He's the obvious choice. It's got to be someone or two or three on defense, right?
Give us a backup. Who's your backup? Who's your backup breakout player?
Well, my backup. Okay, here we go. I need that Georgia kicker to take Chokes's job.
Yes!
All right. I do not want to watch these extra points again. And those big eyes, he looks like Kirk's twin on Monday Night Football. And we all know he's gonna freaking miss. We know this.
It's such a
you have a place in my heart forever. I am absolutely on the same page, buddy. I love it.
Right? We hit on the punter last year. Who's to say we can't get the kicker this year?
True that.
Ditter. Well done, sir. Good to see you, man. We hope to see you a lot more.
All right, man. Have a good night.
David Ditter. Love that guy.
Yeah, you do. You're in love.
Amen. Agreed.
Smell it on
Everybody
you.
loves David Ditter.
Old David Ditter. What a name. It's fun to say. Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah,
David Ditter.
Are you going to do your breakout player, or is it just?
Oh, were we supposed to?
I didn't really have one. I mean,
I didn't either.
I mean, yeah, I didn't have one. I was just leaving it up to everybody. And
I'm going to comment on a couple. I mean, I like the fact that Ed Ingram was brought out. I don't think it's somebody we talk about enough. The fact that if he can just clean up a couple things, pass protection, eliminate a few flags that he gets. I mean, I think when he gets beat, he tends to hold and grab. Eliminate that stuff. I think we can see a breakout there. So I like that he was named in one of these, one of these names that are brought up. I like that Ed Ingram was a name that was brought up as a breakout player.
Well, I hope God, he better be a breakout player. Come on. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, just one of the cornerback. All I'm going to say, I'll just be generic. Somebody in the secondary breakout that nobody's expecting. That's all I want. That's all I want. And McBride, I'm not trying to be hard on McBride. I hope he makes the team. I think he will make the team. I just don't think. I mean, we signed Alexander Madison for a reason. I want him to be our number one running back. We've seen what he's done, and he's done damn well. So that's my only thing with him. McBride next year, 2 years down the road, hell yeah, let's go, baby. Hey, we got Justin. One more. Oh shit!
Let's do it.
Hold on.
What we got?
He's coming.
A late entry, a limp entry.
Yeah, I just gotta fix this. There we go.
There he is. Beautiful granite countertop.
I always wrap it up. I always finish last. You know that.
Oh,
that
shit.
Countertop.
Yeah.
Rich.
All right, so
Looks
I'm gonna change it up
White.
on all you. I'm gonna change it up on all you guys.
Do it.
My breakout guy, Kevin O'Connell.
Hey, I like it. Let's go.
I'm going to say it like this. He cleaned up the culture, cleaned up the locker room. All that's well and good. Did a lot of good things, helped Kirk reach his new level. That's all well and good. But what I want to see out of Kevin O'Connell is not having this inconsistent offense. They were a lot of boom and bust. They score on the first drive or two, take a quarter and a half off, get down so that we can come back from 11-1 score games, all these comebacks. Have some consistency. Learn to be more consistent with your play calling. And maybe all this talk about the running back's going to help with that, of course, as you guys have been mentioning all night here. But I'm saying I want Kevin O'Connell to break out of that, I'm going to have to run the ball here because I haven't for a while. I'm going to force Dalvin Cook up the middle, which is not his strength. So my breakout guy is going to be Kevin O'Connell. So let's change it up.
You're right.
Hell yeah.
I hope you are right. Justin from Purple and Gold for Days. Hit them up. Give them guys a sub. Justin, it's always good to see your face, man.
Oh,
what a
I'm
face.
glad it's your face that you're seeing of me. That's probably a good thing. If
maybe that'd be pants on.
We'd love to see that as well.
Yeah, there you go. Pleasure.
I mean, it's a great point because I think Kevin O'Connell become more consistent in offense. I mean, I remember watching a game with you last year, one bar where you were screaming, run the ball, run the ball. I mean, you were being much more vulgar. And then also eliminate these blowouts. I mean, we got blown against the Eagles, the Cowboys. Make sure every single game you're competitive. And he gets those things figured out. He'll be our coach for a long ass time.
I think he is. I think he's going to be our coach for a long ass time, and I can't wait for it. So that's it. I mean, we got 3 new members tonight. If you're still watching,
I mean, it was early, then it watered out, and it's fine. I'll take it.
Fine. Hit the sub if you're watching. We're still when we get to 10,000, something crazy is going to happen. And remember, if you're going to training camp, send us an email. We'd love to hook up, buy you guys a beer. But hit this link right here. Become a member. And everybody who hopped on, it's the off season. It's lame. It's boring. You guys still came on, so we greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely. Remember, onebarlupicus@gmail.com. And also remember this. Before he became a success, Walt Disney was so poor that he had to eat dog food to survive.
That's gross.